What's going on, everyone? Robert from the Remote Control here. And today's the big day, the day of our announcement, the day that we are going to tell everybody
do some shit.
What our new name's going to be, what our new logo's going to look like.
Bob's pregnant.
Like so I am. Fuck. Damn.
This is the story.
But how's it going, everybody? Hopefully you listened to this past week's episode of the Remote Control.
Two of them.
And then I had a special episode that I released yesterday.
Yeah.
All about Star Wars Rebels and the finale and everything like that. I really enjoyed this show. So hopefully you did as well.
Nice.
So where are we going with this? Oh, yeah.
We're going places and some things.
Announcement video for what is going on. So, yes, as we said a few weeks ago,
some shit was going down.
Some things happened where we were contacted by another podcaster.
I was still thinking of the story about how you're pregnant a few weeks ago.
We were contacted by another podcaster. He stated that, he found out through the grapevine that we had a show called The Remote Control. He also had a show called The Remote Control.
Control.
And he asked for us to change our name. After some consideration, going back and forth in my own head, talking to this kid over here, like, hey, like, yes, should we do it? Should we not do it? Should we do it? Should we not do it? We
decided to do it.
Yeah, came to the conclusion to do it.
Do it.
So then the task was at hand in trying to figure out and come up with a new name.
Yeah.
And we went through many different iterations.
Probably like 25 names.
If not more than that. Definitely more than that.
Way more.
Yeah. So we took a look at some things.
We did some shit.
For the longest time, I was trying to keep the essence of the Remote Control because we built it for a year, more than a year, really. But we've been, I've been using it for more than a year. But this podcast specifically, for
your boy Skinny Penis didn't come along until about a year ago.
So yeah, it was really one of those things. Like, how can I keep the name or something similar, the essence of the Remote Control? And there just wasn't any easy way of doing it, making sure that we aren't going to copy something that's copyrighted, something that is already in use. It was really, really tough, and I just didn't...
And your boys are broke. So.
Yeah, we didn't want to pay for anything. But, so we started sitting here, we're thinking of some ideas.
We were sword fighting at the time we found out the name.
Yeah, we were.
Just tips touching and shit. It was crazy.
So...
And that's how Bob got pregnant.
So, all right. So the name of our podcast. So, we were thinking about some things. Colton here has started a
GoFundMe for Bob's pregnancy. A company.
A company, or you're in the midst of starting a company called
Under the Bridge Media.
And the reason for that is, why did you name it Under the Bridge?
Because we're Pittsburgh related.
Okay, so
the city of bridges.
Yeah,
there we go.
Here you go. Yeah,
city of water and shit.
Yeah. So while we aren't exactly inside Pittsburgh, I kind of wanted to grab the essence of Pittsburgh in the name.
Yeah.
But as well as
bridging things.
Yeah, as well as being part of his production company, or his company that he's in the middle of creating and making, it'd be a nice endeavor to have something in that company right from the start, right from the get-go.
Yeah, that's
something that
founded.
something that has some bearing already. We only have
Hi, Rachel.
We only have 100. Get some lighting. Yeah, okay.
Let me put a light bulb in my butt.
Again, if you heard earlier, we don't have money. But so.
Are you still here, Rachel? Please comment.
There's a delay.
I don't care. I want to see it.
But, we figured, okay, let's kind of continue with the name. Continue with that.
Message us later, please. Hi.
Yes, lighting. I know. Trust me.
She's going to give us some tips. Hold on.
Okay. All right. We'll get some tips.
Sorry,
later.
Suggestions. I'll give you the tip later.
All right. So
look at like a psychopath straight into the camera. Anyway.
So we're taking a long time to announce this here.
So your boy's making a company.
Yeah.
Under Bridge Media. Look out for it. Got some shit in the works.
But again, we wanted to kind of stick with that mindset. But the biggest thing that I really wanted to do was, we talk a lot about geek stuff, movies, TV shows, comics,
TVs. We talk
TVs.
Yeah,
you got your
flat screen,
your Zenith,
boxes,
your
Santa, Vizio,
Sony,
Westinghouse, TRC, the TV episode.
Comic books, video games, stuff
your
like
dad's
that.
hot ass.
So we talk about a lot of different things. That's just geek news, not your dad's that hot ass. I mean,
Bye, Rachel. Thanks for visiting. She's back to work.
Oh, see ya. So, essentially, what we're doing is trying or what we were doing is trying to come up with an idea, something to put all of the that into the title.
All the universes
because
into one thing.
The Remote Control Podcast title was the Remote Control Podcast, Geek News, Movies, like that. So
your dad's ass.
You had to add a bunch of it to it. So with this one, we wanted to kind of make it all inclusive as best as we could. So I guess without further ado, our new name is going to be
Bridging the Geekdoms.
Bridging the Geekdoms, yes, Bridging the Geekdoms podcast. The logo may change slightly. It might say Bridging the Geekdom podcast for our main logo, but for the most part, this up here, right there we go.
Way to hit the fucking mic, man. You yell at me all the goddamn time. Talking into the mic like this and shit. You just beeped it. Ow. Anyway.
So Bridging the Geekdoms. So the idea is bringing everything together, all the geekdoms together, and I was sitting there thinking, we talk about everything. We talk everything from Star Trek to Star Wars to Marvel
to literally airsoft and sports and we
talk about everything. So it's about bridging and bringing everything together.
Now all those hints we were dropping the past couple weeks make a lot of fucking sense.
If anybody even listened to those hints.
You'll listen to them.
So
listen to them.
Bridging the Geekdoms is going to be our new name. Henceforth, we shall be known as
Lord Bridging
the Geekdoms.
But
no, going forward, that's what we're going to be known as. Now, for the next couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, we're still going to be using the Remote Control moniker and name for our podcast. There's not going to be anything that you have to do for the most part. With our subscription, if you're subscribed to us on any subscription service for the podcast, the name's just going to change. Everything's going to stay the same on there. You're still going to be able to get the backlog of our episodes.
Yeah, we did that with you guys in mind.
But, we're just going to change the name. Boom, right there. No issues with that. You may see over the next couple of weeks the Facebook page, the Facebook group, and things. Those are going to start changing over the time. But everything should be completely changed by the first week of April. And that's going to be the first launch, which will be 1 year after we started this podcast. That'll be the launch of the new name of everything, Bridging the Geekdoms podcast. So, what do you think? What do you? Do you like the name?
Yeah, I like it. I can get behind it.
You can get behind it. Good, because that's
it's kind of a little too late not to.
Yeah, if you didn't get behind it, oh well, you're shit out of luck, I guess.
Yeah, I could shit in luck, I guess. I don't fucking know. How about Superman?
Yeah, we're not going to do an episode right now.
Why?
Because
why? You don't want to give them a little hint of what's happening?
We if they listened to last week's episode, they wouldn't know, or this week's episode.
But what if they didn't?
They're probably not watching us now.
Stay tuned to next week's episode, where we talk about the saddest
On the next,
Bridging the Geekdoms, aka TRC. What? Saddest cartoon endings, or?
Yeah, we're doing the saddest cartoon endings
next week.
So
3 to 5.
Yeah, it's not going to be. There's not many that we can really come up with, but yeah.
Don't worry, we'll talk about shit and stuff.
We just as always, we'll have our main news topics. Nothing with the show is going to change from here forward. We're going to continue doing the same type of show that we've always done. It's just the name's going to be changing.
Yeah.
That's kind of the big thing. But I kind of like the name. I think it encapsulates more of everything that we do.
It bridges the geekdoms.
Yeah. So
you see what I did there.
With that, we also have a new song, a new theme,
which is fucking tits,
which I think is 10 times better. So we're gonna go out on that. So hopefully you all are excited and are going to continue listening, watching, and joining in the conversation on all of our social media sites and listening to us everywhere and watching our videos, because we do plan on doing more videos as soon as we get, according to Rachel, better lighting.
Yeah.
Now that I knew the lighting wasn't going to be great. For heaven's sake, we have a camera sitting on top of a cooler right now.
It's our airsoft cooler, though.
We really don't have much of a budget for this show yet, but we're getting there. We
don't have much of a budget for production.
We're getting there, and we have some cool ideas for videos, so keep that in mind. So with all that, I've been Robert Slavinsky. With me, as always,
Your boy Skinny Penis.
And I guess we will be talking to you later.